Okay, so I haven't been out here in like 4 or 5 days. We just got a tremendous amount of rain. It's probably rained almost, I think they said almost 3 inches in the last 3 days. So, all the ground is pretty moist and everything. I haven't looked at the garden yet. I stopped over here to look at all this grass and everything because it's like reaching epidemic proportions here. So I talked my wife and kids into coming out here tomorrow and getting rid of all these trees and helping me pick up some rocks and stuff like that so I can get some of this mowed down. Let's go check out the garden and see what it's doing. Oh man. Okay, so just in like 4 or 5 days, we already have corn coming up. I did not expect that. Weird. Okay, so we've got some corn coming up. Yeah, all of it is. Okay. The sunflowers are getting quite a bit bigger. That one's pretty big. That fallen over one is not dead yet. I gotta get some of these dadgum weeds picked out of here. I gotta get this mulched. Man, oh man. Get away from my sunflower. I think that one right there is the biggest one. It's about 2 feet tall. Oh man. Dadgum, dadgum. Alright, well, I'm sure you guys don't want to watch me pull weeds for an hour and a half, so cucumbers are looking pretty good. They're getting a little bit of size on them. Alright, let's see. I need to move this garden hose off the hill there. Okay, it looks like we have just a few pole beans coming up. They haven't all come up yet, but they're getting there. Here's some bigger ones. Alrighty, so they're coming up. The tomatoes, they're all looking good and healthy, and not one of them suffered any transplant shock or anything like that. They're all doing real good. Stinking weed things. Get out of there. One thing's for sure, I don't need to water it today, so at least that's good. Alright, let's see. So this over here, okay, so there's my last row of corn. Yeah. Okay, so right here should be those onion bulbs. Dadgum weeds. Dadgummit. Almost pulled that up. That would have been dumb. Green peppers are looking real bushy and good. Alright. Okay, what do we got here? Let's see, that should be... No, that's a weed. That's definitely a weed. Because we can see right there, there's our carrots coming up. You can see a itty bitty little, let's see if I can see it here. Yeah, there it is. Woo! Little bitty tiny carrots. Let me walk up through here and see if I see any more. I don't know. I think that might be one. I don't know. It's hard to tell. I'll have to let them get a little bigger before I just start pulling weeds out. Alright, none of this is coming up yet. I didn't really expect any of it to be coming up for like at least a week. Okay, so let's see, carrots. I think this right here is okra. It's not coming up yet. And then this next one over here should be squash. And it's not coming up yet. Oh, there's one. Our onions are looking good. Our lettuce bushed out quite a bit. It's looking pretty good. Alright, so, and then our strawberries are not coming up yet. And I got a lot of little weeds to pull and lots of stuff. I don't know what that is just yet. Well, we got one okra coming up there. I think it's the only one though. But nothing's dug in. Everything's looking good. Carrots are starting to come up. The corn is all coming up. Everything's looking pretty good. Like I said, nothing's been digging them up or anything, and all in all, pretty good. I think a couple of these green peppers, those are the sweet banana peppers. I think a couple of these green peppers that were way down here on the end that were pretty small, I put all the small ones down here. That one's doing okay. But I think that one right there got covered over and died. And I think that was the last one. No, there was one there too, but it's gone. So I lost two of those. But I've still got, you know, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them. So that should be enough for us. Alright, well, that corn is amazing. I didn't expect really anything to be sprouted yet. It's only been like 4 or 5 days, so. But this corn's like 2 or 3 inches tall already. Well, I might have spoke too soon. We might have lost a sunflower for some reason. I don't really know what that one's problem is, but it ain't looking too good. The other ones are just fine. But all in all, I'm pretty happy. Okay, so I guess that's about it. Like I said, I'm not gonna do too much out here. Basically, I just had to come out here to get the gas can so I could mow the yard there in town. But I am coming back tomorrow with the family, and hopefully this is gonna look a lot different after tomorrow. Alright, so I just got home and thought I'd show you guys how the rose bush was doing. It's got, oh, I'd guesstimate about a gajillion buds on it. So here in a couple weeks, this thing is just going to be filled with roses. Alright, here's some of our pears. Again, this thing is pretty well loaded with pears. And here's this little rose bush. It's kind of, there we go, that'll pick up the color a little better. It's like a fluorescent orange, kind of a fluorescent pinkish orange. And it's just got, I think, one more bud on it right now. It hadn't done as well as the other one, but